Hi, I'm Robin. I'm a Project Officer with the North Central Catchment Management Authority. I'm working on the Barapa Cultural Watering Project. It's a project that is about bringing together North Central Catchment Management staff and Barapa people in a partnership that's good for everyone. The project aims to identify and record the cultural values of the Gunbower Forest so that they can be represented in the environmental watering plans. We're doing this through workshops, mapping analysis, and we've just finished 2 weeks of fieldwork where 17 members of the Barapa Cultural Team retrace the steps of their ancestors. The information is being used to put together a framework and principles that will guide the development of cultural watering objectives for Gunbower. The recognition of Barapa people and their knowledge is crucial to getting the best possible management of the forest. It's important for those involved with the management to acknowledge the special cultural and spiritual relationship traditional owners have with their country and their right to be a part of the decision making that affects it. The North Central CMA motto is about connecting rivers, landscapes, people, and I can't think of a better way to do that than with traditional owners out on country.
Yeah, well, my name's Ron Galway. I'm an elder for the Barapa Nation, and no doubt a lot of you people out here today are probably wondering what it's all about, but all you have to do is wander around later and ask questions and you will be told. But the reason for this little gathering here at the moment is to bid you all a welcome to country from the Barapa Nation, and hope that you enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Shani Hamilton, the team leader of the Barapa Cultural Flows project. We're in our second week of field work and been walking around out at Gunbower with the young fellas and the old fellas out here, getting the young fellas knowledge of country and water and how water flows to country. And the water connects us to this country. The water connects us to our neighbours like Yorta, Wamba. That's our blood, basically, and without the water, we have nothing.
Yeah, my name's Ducky Charles. I'm one from Wamba country and Barapa. Since I've done surveys before where scarred trees, mittens, but this is the first time I've done the plant. Yeah, it's great that I'm getting to know the different varieties of plant and what their uses are. It's all just been great fun, getting out, mixing with the old and the young guys, and they're interested. I'm classified as an old bloke now, but I'm still learning.
Hi, I'm Trent Nichols, working with the Barapa Cultural Team. My connection to this country is through my great-grandmother, Lady Gladys Nichols, who was a Barapa woman. She was a Campbell before she married my great-grandfather, who was a Nichols, over in Bort. And this is actually the first time I've worked on her country, and I'm really enjoying it. Meeting new people, new relatives. I found a lot of new things interesting, recognising Indigenous plants and bush tuckers, getting shown by the elders what they were used for and how to prepare it, how to cook it. What I've got here is a tablet we're using to register and record the sites with GPS location. I've just recorded an earth mound just over here. Now it's been registered. We do if it's healthy, degraded, under threat, what was found in the earth mound and what it was used for.
My name's Bambi Lees. I'm the Indigenous Facilitator for the North Central CMA. It's really important for Aboriginal people, traditional owners, to have a say in water management in 2015. If we're going to move forward together into the future, we will be able to learn a lot from traditional owners. Apart from being their inherent right to have a say in water management, you've got a lot to contribute as well. It's important for water managers to understand by listening and learning from traditional owners. We've got a shared heritage now, since settlement, and the information, the knowledge that traditional owners have in ecological ways of knowing going to be particularly important for us into the future as a society.
Well, there's an old lady that said, walk a mile in my shoes. I believe that non-Aboriginal people should be able to at least have a little bit of understanding. Well, hopefully the non-Aboriginal people can understand where we're coming from. I mean, a lot of them don't. They think we need to get over it and get on with it. To some degree we do, but this is our land and we're blood connected and spirit connected to the land. And to our old people that are gone, we're still connected to them. When I go on cultural things, or even if I'm not, I'm still respecting them old people that have been here before, and like mother and father, they teach you right from wrong. You can't get on in this world if you don't have respect for yourself and another human being. That's simply a must.
I think the government can provide Barapa Barapa with an opportunity to develop community sustainable employment and education by the development of their leaders, qualifications to help promote and develop an economic sustainable community. The biggest thing that we need for people to understand cultural values is the connection to country, the identification of nature, waterways, and how the biggest impact in European settlement has achieved destruction of some significant sites.
Like we're talking back in the swamps back there before, like we was talking about the vegetation and up there, like if when the water and it goes down, what's the regrowth, the germination of the trees that could come up and that could slow the waterways down then, you know what I mean? And with this natural flow and up there, all the seeds are going to be pushed back up onto the island. It's not going to be in the channel where the natural flow goes through. After a while, like you let that natural flow go through and up there, you could see the old trees that never had water for that long, you know, they'll end up falling over and up there because their roots didn't go straight down. They just spread out around the top soil and up there, and they get that bit of moisture and up there, and they end up just collapsing, and that's another bit of slow down the river and up there, and then other stuff that'll build up there in the next flood, that flow that could come through, you know.
For me, working on the project is a real privilege. I've learned as much from traditional owners as anybody else, and I think we're learning how to deliver these projects. We certainly don't have all the answers, so this is a great step in people to coming together and learning from each other.
It's very important that Aboriginal people have the say in water rights and have that say where water goes.
If we look after it, the land will look after us, which it has been doing for thousands of years.
Love being on country. It's more than just what you see, it's what you feel.
They are finally realising how we feel about country.
Seeing the outcome of the, you know, this natural flow if we come through and up there, and see the birds and it all coming back nesting, the cormorants and all the birds that live along the river and up there.
It's been really good. I'm wrapped being part of the team.
I think, well, I wouldn't swap this place for Quince.